Yo, what's shaking, everybody? It's your man J King, the one host of We Just Here for the Crazy. Got back with another video. Craziest transformation of rap. Apparently, some cat named Lil Wop, some nigga named Lil Wop that made some crazy before and after type of transformation. So I don't really know what's going on, but it sounds like it's gonna be kind of crazy. So stick around. And yeah, let's get to it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. One.
And before we start this off, I want to say I don't mean to offend anyone in that community, because that's not what I'm trying to do. This is a factual video, and any jokes said are jokes. But how do you go from this? To this. Like, big. Oh, hell no. Bro smoking like a bad bitch from the bed, bro. Yeah, what happened with Lil Wop? Bro's from the ghetto, bro. Grew up on 83rd, claiming 8 trade in Chicago. He also claimed Black Peace Stone Nation. My point being, this dude was a gangster rapper. I'm like a pop star in a fat car, driving like a NASCAR. Had no sucking, it's a jaws lock. What I don't get is, how does he say, have your suck this to her jaws lock, but then I think Lil Wop's the one with the locked jaw.
Oh man. Oh
bro. You don't see this in gangster rap. Like, bro really had some hard music back then, bro.
Yo, real rap, the music do not make you hard. Who you are as an individual, not saying all jokes aside, like who you are as a person, that's what defines you. What you put, when you go into a booth and you start talking tough or gangster, crazy, psych, whatever, on demon time, whatever you want to start talking, that don't make you tough. Like, stop believing, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so, people get so quickly. Y'all buy into this bullshit so quickly. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's the toughest dude. He's this. He's the... Yo, did you see my man was in a banana, like a banana sex suit? Son, yo, what part of that is tough? Somebody please explain to me. I grew up in LES. I know tough. I've been around tough. I was raised by tough. I ain't never seen no shit like that. So somebody need to somebody put me on to game, because I don't know what part of the game that is. Honestly, I really don't want to know, but for content purposes, somebody put me on.
In 2014, he really started taking it serious with his first song, Zero. Zeros, I be counting zeros. Yeah, this was before the face tats, and usually when rappers get face tats, they know that they made it already, or they do these things called hard drugs. And this was before Lil Wop was spending $4,000 a month on Xans and stuff like that.
What is your preference in drugs? Like, what makes you feel good? Xans, perps.
All them little freaky, them freaky pills. Them niggas be popping them pills and get extra and get all extra with it. Niggas start feeling that little tingle in their backside. Yo, no disrespect. But niggas backside start getting a little anxious. Nah, don't disrespect, you know what I mean? I ain't trying to be like, you know what I mean? I ain't hating or nothing like that, you know what I mean? I ain't bashing none of that shit. You know what I mean? It is what it is, like, you say you all you are. But yo, listen, why, like, you out here, like, you know, nah, let's I'm gonna let him cook.
Shit, drink. I drink green, I drink.
He said Molly. He said, and what? Ooh, child, Molly. Ooh, yo, that was Jubilee if I've ever seen it. That was a proud moment in his little soliloquy right here. Molly, you ever? Now you know why. Now you know why. Leave them freaky ass drugs alone, people.
Really, I drink coke. I love it. Like, how much do you think you spend a month on drugs? Bro, a month, 3, 4 bands, 4 bands.
So it's obvious Lil Wop had a crazy addiction to drugs, and if you want my honest personal opinion on the whole transformation, I think drugs do play a heavy part in it as well. But Lil Wop didn't really start getting attention until 2016 when he dropped his first project, Wopster. And around this time he would hang out with rap superstar, or, you can call him that, Trippie Redd. And you can see Trippie Redd in the background of multiple Lil Wop music videos in 2016. Then in 2017, he dropped his mixtape, Wake and Bake. And after he dropped this, he also got signed to 1017, Gucci Mane's label, in the summer of 2017. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but Lil Wop's cousin is famous, Dex, so I'm sure they've done a couple bumps together or whatever. But they did have a song together that year in 2017.
I get to make you a wife. That was the other my wife. Talk like a fish. I can never smell no dick. I'm asleep. 4 a.m. in the trap. Nigga gotta eat. Dollars in my chain. Everybody looking crazy. I'm sipping lean. Pour 6. Now I'm lazy.
Now, I mentioned how he signed to 1017 in the summer of 2017. This was probably the worst career move, or unless you consider the other stuff a career move, and you know what I'm talking about. But Lil Wop, he looked up to Gucci. He even had the face tattoo.
You got the ice cream phone before I was Lil Wop.
He would even mention how he looks up to Gucci a lot.
He's like OG in my eyes. Like, I look up to him, and he just took me under his wing type shit. Since 17 shit.
Fuck you been teaching this dude, Gucci? I mean, look, this your young protege. He giving all credit to you for being under you know what I'm saying, being under your wing. What's with yo? And I ain't like you know what I mean, no accusations and nothing like that. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, but he giving you a whole lot of credit, homie. And I'm saying, like, I know a lot of crazy shit be happening. So, like, who this nigga done been around? Like, who the fuck done had this nigga around, man? What the fuck happened? Like, where did this other shit come from? Cause I'm sure I know it ain't come from you. I ain't never seen you in no shit like this. I ain't never heard about no shit like. So where the hell this other shit come from?
He's always been that type of do real shit like that. Like, you feel me? Like, see a young chasing his dream here. Feel me? Like, that's how you do it.
Well, 1 year later, in 2018, he was begging to be out of his deal with 1017 because he already used up all his 1017 money he got when he signed, and Gucci was getting the rest off any project he was making in the future. Lil Wop was getting nothing.
Damn,
shit,
son.
Just let me out this weak contract, bro. Period.
Niggas sign these contracts. Hey, and then who is your representation? Like, how?
Go up, let me out this weak ass running deal. Alamo, get y'all shit together, bro, and let me out that contract. If y'all don't, period. I haven't talked to this in months, bro. Literally, I haven't talked to this man in months, bro. I got locked up, bro. And he wanted to get me out of jail, bro. Like, but he expected me to drop a tape. He expected me to drop a tape and go up when ain't even making shit off the tape. Like, hell no. I'm not finna drop shit.
I can definitely see where bro was coming from. Like, if you're not gonna make anything off your future music, especially, you know, off a whole project, then you're not gonna have any ambition to make good music. And that's kind of what happened with Lil Wop. We didn't get any good music. And the last thing he would drop before his transition would be a song called Money, Power, Respect.
Everything was cool when you was spending the money. Now, because you spent it too fast, you ran through it, and you thought that you had an unlimited supply of money, you don't have good business practices. Now you don't want to handle your business? like, even if it was a bullshit contract, you still signed it. You still agreed to the terms. And when the money was in front of you, you was spending that money. You had no problem with spending the money. But like you said, now you owe. You're in debt, homie. That's what happens when you go into debt. You don't get to collect on future projects. I'm not like no expert or nothing on you know what I'm saying, on like rap music or music industry contracts and all, you know what I'm saying? I'm not none of that. But I do understand. I do have understanding of when you willingly sign a contract. And after you sign this contract, whether they give you cash or whether they give you a check, you sign that check and you run to that bank and you cash that, you deposit the cash or whatever. You go out and you spend that money willingly. And once you do that, they got you. Like, it's just like, it's almost as similar. Every once in a while you get, like, people get these checks in the mail from whether it be credit card companies or banks or credit unions, whatever, or some whatever type of business. Like the other day, I got a check in the mail. I got this bullshit check, this check in the mail of like $12,000. They want me to do some loan, and basically, I already know what time it is with them things. I can, like, it's easy. All I gotta do is accept it, cash it, deposit it. And once that deposit, that loan, what you're saying, they got me for whatever the interest rate for however long. I can't spend that money. I can't deposit that money, spend it, and then come back and complain that they garnishing my wages. I just, like, it doesn't. You can't have it both ways. So before you sign an agreement, before you sign a contract, especially in the music industry, even more especially in the rap industry, in the hip-hop industry, you gotta have proper legal representation to tell you what you getting yourself involved with. If you don't, you will find yourself in the hole, and nothing that you put out, well, you'll be able to collect on, because you're gonna be so far in debt.
But if we get to February of 2022, Lil Wop was completely irrelevant by this time, but he would post a picture of himself in a crop top saying,
I'm bisexual. I like guys. And I mean, listen, you living your truth and you being honest, brother. So kudos to you for the honesty. You putting it out that you like both, you know what I'm saying? So anybody that fuck with you already know what time it is. As long as you're being honest, as long as you're not out here fronting. So kudos to you. Live your truth, brother.
I'm bisexual. Then he would go on Say Cheese that same summer of 2022 and explain a little bit more.
Don't get me wrong, I ain't out here sucking no getting that no shit like that. But you feel what I'm saying? I'll make my like,
no, I don't feel what you're saying.
You wanna be my bitch? I'll make him my quick. Like, I don't get no like, I ain't out here looking at motherfuckers like, yeah, I want him, I want that. It's like, nah, I got a certain type. I like trends.
Oh, so because he's not taking it, okay, so he's giving it. Alright.
Transgender shit like that. I like feminine, cause I'm masculine, so I'm a king. I come from king's royalty. I like power. So shit, you know.
You know what's crazy is if Lil Wop didn't post that picture on Instagram in 2022, he wouldn't have had that Say Cheese interview later that fucking year. Because who's listening to Lil Wop? He's definitely pulling a Uzi and Cardi. He's faking it in my opinion, but maybe he could really be that, bro. Which, you know, it's 2025, who cares? But he even made an OF in 2023 after rap went dry. But one reason I think he was faking it just for publicity is because in 2024 he did an interview saying that he likes girls.
What about your sexual orientation as well?
What's that?
Heterosexual, bisexual,
What's that?
homosexual.
I like.
There's some other sexual orientations out there. Those are a few.
I like girls. Yeah, I like girls.
Now, if we talk about Lil Wop somewhat recently, late 2024 going into 2025, in October of 2024, Lil Wop was arrested for gooning in public.
It was kids walking on the back. I know a kid what happened. I just needed him to be out.
Well, he's gonna go.
Okay.
But what is your problem, dude? You're up here, baby. Your pants were down. I just saw you, man. You are about to have a bad.
These niggas out here jerking off in public? What the?
In one Reddit post talking about this, someone would say, "Can't believe this, bro. He fully back in the hood too. One of the worst rapper fall-offs ever, question mark." And in another Reddit post, someone else would say, "This is just sad, man. Hope dude gets off the drugs after this." And the 1017 curse continued. This was the story of Lil Wop, everyone. By far the craziest transformation in rap I have talked about so far.
I don't know nothing about a 1017 curse. You know what I'm saying? And if that 1017 curse has anything to do with being turned out, being, you know what I'm saying, like having to become something that you like, that you never in a million years thought that you would ever be, that never crossed your mind, that you was never interested in, then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, like this cat right here, he out here putting on dresses and talking about he like trans and whatever. If that 1017 curse has anything to do with that, that's not just a 1017 curse. That's the hip hop industry curse. And unfortunately, that's the price of admission. You want to make it big, like, you know what I'm saying, like you keep hearing all these stories about, you know, rituals, and so I do believe there's a ritual. I don't know about all that selling your soul and all that. I don't know about all that. But I do believe there is a fee to be paid, and it's not money to a certain extent for some. You know what I'm saying? Well, to those who allow it. You know what I'm saying? To those who are desperate enough. I do believe there is that fee to be paid, and that fee is your sexuality, your booty hole, or you know what I'm saying, or you got to dig in it. You either got, you know what I'm saying, you either got to get dookie on your ding ding, or you gotta get that asshole ripped apart. So that price of admission, you can have that. I'm Gucci. I'm good. No pun intended. I'm good. But yeah, I don't know what y'all think, man. Like, it's not just a 1017 thing. If that's what that meant, that 1017 curse. If that's what that means, that's not a 1017 thing. That's a whole hip hop thing. So what y'all think, man? And this dude is all drugged out now. So you gonna get into that rap game? You better have all your people with you, and you know, say everything already prepared, and the right people in your corner, and protect yourself at all times like a boxer, because that rap game is nothing. It's nothing to play with. See y'all on the next video. One.